Hello, my name is Tom Hunt and welcome to this video where I'm going to be explaining the power of the custom domain. So most podcast hosts will enable you to create a website for your podcast. Actually, let me show you one on the Bcast domain. So this is the website for my podcast. You can see it's on the Bcast subdomain. This is default. So when you create your podcast, you will automatically have this generated for you, as you can see. And we provide everything that you need on the podcast website. You can add links to stuff here. You can collect email addresses. You can link to directories, and you have all of your episodes. This is great. It's one place on the internet that collects all of the info of your podcast. You can also add details onto the pages in the show notes, so these start to rank. This is great. This is exactly what we need. Now, we go one step further than most other podcast hosts, and we actually allow you to take your podcast, take this example, for example, Rise and Grind, and put this onto your own either subdomain or full domain. So you can see this business, Brand House, a digital marketing agency, have their main domain here, but they're hosting the podcast on the subdomain. So this can be there collecting all the lovely SEO juice from the long show notes, and then can send traffic back from inbound organic traffic back from the podcast subdomain to the main domain, ideally to convert into customers. And so this is what we recommend. We recommend that you host the embedded player and also the key takeaways, etc., transcription from your article on your blog, but then also have either separate domain or separate subdomain where you can host your Bcast website. So let me show you how this will work actually inside Bcast. So you go to your podcast, you go to the website tab, and then here, so this setting here shows that the website is live. We recommend having that live at all times. This section here is where you can simply add the new domain that you would want to point to. Obviously, you need to own the domain. And then you simply go to your the place that your domain is registered, and then add either a CNAME if it's a subdomain or an alias record if it is a full domain. And then these should take a couple of hours and then you'll be live. It really is that simple. You can also, if you want, hide show notes, though most people do not like to do that. So that is how you can basically get another web property from your podcast without doing any extra work, completely non-Bcast branded on your own domain. Thank you so much for watching.